Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey guys, I see a bunch of y'all are joining in. Hello, hello. Hey Peggy. So we have a packed information live tonight. We have some really cool stuff we're gonna be showing y'all. So as you're joining, say hello. Let me know you're here. Thank you for sharing. I keep seeing a couple people sharing. That's awesome. I always love that. Hey, Bunny. I'm seeing everybody here tonight. Hey, guys. Okay, so as everyone's joining, let's start talking about a couple of things because, like I said, I have a lot of info for y'all tonight. First of all, now if you're in the crew, you're probably going to know what this is. If you're in my cookie crew. If you're not, you may not. But here's some cookies we're going to be decorating tonight. And you may be looking at those going, what in the heck? Hey, Donna. So we have some cool stuff to show you guys. But before I get to that, let me explain what this is and what we're going to be doing. So did y'all see, if you didn't, we are doing a giveaway coming up. Hey, everybody. Hey, Belinda. Hey, Malik. We are doing a giveaway, y'all, on our page. And it's a big one. So here's the caveat. So we're really, really close to 4,000 likes on Facebook. So we have to get to 4,000 likes on Facebook, 1,000 on Instagram, and 200 subscribers on YouTube. Okay? That's what we have to get to. Hey, Zona. Hey, Barb. Hey, everybody. Hey, Kelly. So here's the deal. I'm going to move these cookies out of the way real quick before we start on them because I want to tell y'all what all is included in this giveaway because it's an awesome one, okay? As you guys have probably seen, if you've seen me post on the page, if you're in the crew, you definitely know already, we have started designing and making our own 3D cutters. Now, let me just preface that with, we are not selling cutters to the general public like we're a shop. That wasn't our intention, but here's the deal. In my cookie crew, I want to teach a lot of different techniques. I want to do stuff that's outside the box. I want to do a lot of different things. So that being said, sometimes I want to use things that maybe are not on the market. Sometimes we want to be creative and make our own stuff, right? So here's the deal. Okay. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see these a little bit. This is partially what we're going to be decorating tonight, 2 of these. So in the giveaway that we are going to do, so we'll draw one name, and by the way, the keyword tonight is debut, D-E-B-U-T. If you put that in the comments here, follow all the instructions in your Facebook Messenger, it'll get you some really cool links. One of those links is going to be about our giveaway. It's a link to our giveaway, okay? So once we reach all of our goals for our giveaway, there's a bunch of prizes, okay? We're basically going to be drawing 3 different names. We're going to be drawing a name for this set of cutters. Y'all, first of all, does anybody have any guesses to what you think these are? Does anybody have any guesses to what you think these may be? Like I said, if you're in the crew, you already know. You already know. If you're not in the crew, you probably don't know. Tammy, good question. The Cookie Crew is our monthly subscription group where I teach private Facebook step-by-step online live tutorials. And we have a couple of those a month and we walk through and decorate cookies. You also get 2 free custom cutters. It used to be we were doing 1 custom, 1 Ann Clark, but we wanted to have more of our own spin on everything. So you get 2 free custom cutters every month included in your subscription price. And we give you an outline of everything you'll need for the tutorial, colors. I do an icing live. Like we go step by step by step, so you're not left in the dark anywhere. We'll be opening our doors to the crew again here in a few weeks. So when that's about to happen, we'll make sure we put everything on our page to let everybody know like we always do. Okay, so let me just let the cat out of the bag, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So these cutters here are a cute little thing that we designed for a birthday, right? And they are word cutters. let me just see if I can put one down here and show y'all. Can you see that? Hopefully you can. Okay. So you can see when you line up the cutter, all of these cutters say look who's and then whatever the age you're turning, right? So this one's look who's 1, we have a look who's 2, and it spells out that particular age, right? So like, let me just grab another one. So here's look who's 1. And by the way, on all of our cutters, we have little tags here on the side, and it'll tell you which one this is. So in case you ever forget or you don't know, they're labeled. So like there's look who's 3, okay? So this set is a look who's, and it's 1 through 5. And this set is 5 cutters and 5 stencils, 5 coordinating stencils. Okay? Hey everybody. All right, so that's what these are. Now, let me just say this. This is one of the giveaway items. So let me get through that first. So this 5 cutter set and the 5 coordinating stencils are one giveaway. That's going to be one name. Then we have, and if you're in the crew, you will definitely recognize these. And let me just start off by saying we have exclusive cutters that are only available to our Cookie Crew members. They will never be made public. This is one of those, except for the person that wins in the giveaway. Okay, so we have a stencil. If you can't see that, it's in the shape of round. It's another kind of word stencil. It says so peepin' cute, right? So peepin' cute, and then you have a little girl chicken and egg and a little boy chicken and egg. Okay, so this is another drawing. Along with this set and another set I'm getting ready to show you, the winner also gets a free month in our Cookie Crew, where I will be doing an extra bonus tutorial with the Easter sets. Okay, so that's one more name, and then let me grab the third set and show you. So these Easter sets that I'm showing you, like I said, these are exclusive to the crew. They will not be made to the general public or anything. Okay, this last one is Hoppity Easter. So again, you get the cutters plus this coordinating stencil for that, and you have a little, this is like a little kid in a bunny. Here's a little like boy bunny. And then you get the wording plaque with the Hoppity Easter stencil. Okay? You did, Kimberly? Yay! Some of our crew that, because they get to order these. Because if you're in the crew, we do make those for our crew members to purchase. So Kimberly got hers today, which is very awesome. Okay, everyone's saying they don't know how to get enrolled for the giveaway. Inside your Facebook Messenger, unless it's messing up, because last week we had a couple of problems. With our links not going through, and that was not our issue. It was more of a Facebook programming issue. So I'll see if Carrie wants to check into that. But the link should be in. If you put in debut and then you follow the prompts all in your Facebook Messenger, it should give you links to our giveaway and some other links to some stuff on our website. Okay? So if you follow debut, oh, Lori, you got yours too? Yay! It's exciting. Okay. So let me just say this really quick. The Look Who set that I just showed you guys. Oh, Carrie's saying, there's like a mosquito in here or something, y'all. Carrie's saying it's pinned to the top of our Facebook page. So if you want to do that, you can go check that out after you're done watching the live or whenever you want to. It'll be there as well. So make sure you guys get your name into the hat. You can enter once per day. Once per day. And make sure that you're sharing everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, you're subscribing on YouTube, because that's how we're going to get our numbers up. Okay? So once we hit all of our goals, that will be what we're doing. The giveaway, there's no set date yet. The giveaway is going to happen once we meet our goals. So once that happens on all 3 platforms, we'll make an announcement and let everybody know that it's going to be happening, and we'll do like a live name draw. Okay, so here's another exciting thing. This set of 5, the Look Who's cutters and the Look Who's stencils, these are being made available to the public. However, let me just say this. We have 5 sets available right now. Okay? We have 5 sets available on our website right now for people outside the crew, because our crew can pre-order these anytime, right? But outside the crew, we're releasing these, but we only have 5 sets. It comes with the 5 cutters, and it comes with the 5 coordinating stencils. Okay, so that there should be a link on our website. You can go to our shop page. Those are available right now. Once those are gone, those are gone. And let me also tell you, right now we set a 14 to 21 business day on that, and let me tell you why. That is because we have a 3rd printer coming, I believe tomorrow or Friday. We're running on 2 printers right now. The 2 printers we have right now are printing those Easter sets for our crew that I just showed you. They're also printing our crew custom cutters for next month. So while those are going, they're going nonstop. We're getting those caught up. So hopefully between like a 2 and 3 week period is our processing time to get these out if you pre-order them. Okay. Yes, to join the cookie crew, just check it out on our website. That should be one of the links when you put a debut tonight. Yes, we did, Lori. We designed and we make all of the cutters and the stencils. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to stop blabbing for just a minute. We'll go ahead and get started. But while we're working on the cookies, I got to tell you about something else that's kind of cool that's going to be happening. Okay. So here's the ones I did. I flooded these in. They're dry. Let me zoom back in a little bit so y'all can see going. One of these is the Look Who's 1, and this is Look Who's 3. Okay, so that's the 2 cutters we're working with tonight. We're going to do some fun stenciling on the background, and one of them I'm going to do some royal icing stenciling on, and then the other one I'm going with the stencil that goes with it, and then the other one I'm going to show you how you can do it with the Pico, with the image of the lettering. Okay, so let's do this. Hey guys. Hey Alex. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this too. The stencils you're going to be seeing me use tonight, every one of them are made by us. So the only stencils that are for purchase right now that you can get is if you get the Look Who stencil that goes with the cutters. The other ones you're going to see me using are just ones that I made. They're not for sale or anything right now. I just made them for my purposes. Maybe in the future it might happen, but right now these won't be for purchase. So I just want to preface that. If someone starts asking questions, where did you get that stencil or whatever, I made these stencils. Okay. All right. The first one we're going to do is going to be a party hat. It's a 2-piece stencil. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do that just on the Look Who's 1. So like I said, this is in 2 pieces. Now I'll kind of show you what it's going to look like. And some of these stencils have water, like little water droplet dried marks on it because I washed them earlier. I used them. If you can see on this stencil here, it has like, I don't know if you can see that. It has the little bottom parts of the party hat, some little polka dots and like the little puff ball on top. And then this part is just like the little triangle part of the hat. Okay, so it's a 2-piece stencil. Hey, Ada. Okay, so I'm going to airbrush the backgrounds on before we do anything else. So on this one, and we put all the colors that I'm using scrolling along the bottom here. And of course, we always put links on our products page to everything that we use as well. And so the colors I'm using for the main triangle of the party hat, I am using, it's a newer color by Americolor. It is Watermelon. So that's what I'm going to be using on that. Now I'm going to tell you, when I do the stenciling for the background, I am going to keep the designs kind of light because I don't want them to be overpowering with the text. I want it to just kind of be in the background. I don't want it to be too busy, because if you have a busy dark background and then you put lettering over the top of it, it's too much sometimes. So I'm going to start off, I just added just a couple of small little drops of that watermelon color into my gun. And we're going to go ahead and put just a real light base layer here on our triangles. We literally were kind of just working on these stencils earlier, and I cut them just a few hours ago. And I think that's it. I'm going to leave that there. Okay. So there's our first layer. That's our little triangles of our party hats. Cindy, I use a Cricut and I use a Silhouette, but most of the time now I use the Silhouette for the stencils. Miss Pat here, our friend Miss Pat, who's also in our cookie crew, was gracious enough to give me her Silhouette that she didn't use anymore. And I have found that I really, really like it. I'm not going to knock Cricut. I like Cricut too, but I like the Silhouette much better for stencils. So I am just giving my airbrush gun a little cleaning real quick just to clean this color out because we're going to switch colors. So give me like 2 seconds just to get this cleaned out of here. But yeah, I make most of them on the Silhouette, but I use the Cricut for some other stuff too. But that's just kind of where I played around and we made these today. So, let me get this cleaned out one little squirt more. But yeah, there's a ton of things. You know what? If you guys are interested in learning how to make your own stencils for cookies, cakes, or whatever, Colorful Cookie, if you go search her up, they have an awesome group and they will teach you all kinds of things about making your own stencils. So if you are interested in that, you can do that. Hey April, I was getting ready to talk about you. Okay, so here is the second part of our stencil. This is, like I said, this is going to be like the little pom-pom on the party hat. So we'll go ahead and get that set to go. So y'all, just like I said, I told April, I was getting ready to talk about her. So I don't know if y'all have seen it or not, but Miss April from Sweet and Saucy Life, they are having their first ever big retreat, their Cookiers Live retreat in Kansas City, and it's going to be in June. So if you guys are in that area or you want to be in that area or you want to attend, it's happening the beginning of June, and we will go ahead and pin the link on her website about that if you want to go. There's going to be a lot of fun people there. I'm going to be there. So you guys should definitely check it out if that's something you want to entertain because it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey Eileen, you had a hard time finding us? Okay. I know, isn't this pretty, this watermelon color? I love it so much. It's so different. It's like, it's a pinky red because it looks a lot more red in the bottle, but it's like a perfect watermelon color. Jane, you're going to be there. Whoop whoop, can't wait. Okay, so for the other color that I'm putting down on the party hats, I am using the Cookie Countess Beachy Blue. So that's what we're going to use for the bottom round, the little puff, the little dots, all of that. Yes, it's Americolor Watermelon. And I ordered mine from Grunderfully Delicious. Just to let you know, if you're looking for a place that is going to sell it, that's where I got mine at. Okay, so I'm just, like I said, I don't want these super dark. I just want enough color down. I just want it to kind of be just a cute background. Okay, so there's our little party hat background. Okay. So we will go ahead and, I know, I remember you telling me, Peggy, that's a bummer. I am going to just spray out my airbrush really quick so we can switch colors and do the other cookie. Hey, Rosa. And I lost my, I'm telling y'all, I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to my body. Okay, so we're going to switch over in a sec to the other one. So this is the Look Who's Won. And then the 3 is going to be our other cute stencil, and I'll show you here in a second. Yes, I'm going to be an instructor. I'm excited. I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. I hope anybody that is interested can come join us. It'll be a lot of fun. I mean, I might be a little bit, I'm going to be honest, I might be a little bit of like, I don't even know. My son's graduating like like a week before that. And by then I'll probably be recovered, but I'm probably going to be a hot mess when he graduates. So be forewarned. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to come there crazy. You could make this watermelon slices. You totally could, especially if you like covered the little pom-pom. You could definitely make that because it has the little dots on it. We were thinking there's so many things you could make this. Annette's going to be there too. Ooh. It's going to be a reunion. Okay, so let me just tell you, I'm just sitting here plopping this down. You guys are probably like, what is that? So like I said, we went to the Look Who's 3 cookie, right? I'm going to zoom in a little bit because I feel like I'm far out. This is another stencil we just put together today. So it's a 2-piece stencil, little cupcakes, right? So it has the little bottom liner part of the cupcake and the little top part. So it's 2 pieces. So we're going to be doing that on this one. So we thought that was a pretty cute little birthday theme. Okay. So I am going in first for the little cupcake liner part. I'm using Periwinkle by Americolor. This is like one of my absolute favorite colors. New colors, I should say. You guys are road tripping it? Yeah, I'm totally not doing that. I don't have patience for it. I'll be flying, that's for certain. Okay, so like I said, we're going to keep this just kind of light in the background, okay? I don't want them super dark. I just want it enough so you can see it in the background. I don't want it to overwhelm the cookie. I just wash my stencils off with water. Usually just like a really, not hot at all, just a warm water. If I use royal icing, I'll usually clean it a little bit with soap. But if it's just the airbrush color, I just rinse them off with water. And then you just pat them dry. Hey, Renee. Okay, so there's the little liners of our cupcakes. Oh, and also before I forget, if you are local to me, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and you're interested, I am having my Valentine's pop-up shop. Let's see, what is today? It's a week from today, I guess, right? The 13th? On the 13th, I'm having my Valentine pop-up shop. So we have information on the Facebook page about that as well. If you are local and you're interested in coming and hanging out and getting some cookies, I will have that going on. I wish you were too, Bunny. We had such a fun class last Friday. It was a really good time. All right, I'm just cleaning out my airbrush here in between colors. Rinsing out this periwinkle color. Tammy, you are? You should come to the pop-up and say, hey. I'm going to have so many things available. I kind of went overboard with Valentine's. I mean, did anybody else do that with your designs and stuff? I kind of went crazy. I'm offering a lot. We'll have a lot of different choices at the pop-up shop. Tammy, next time I have, I'm having a class this Friday, but it's a private class. But next time I have more classes on the schedule, you should totally come to a class because they're a lot of fun. Okay, so here's the second part of our stencil. This is our little cupcake toppers. So just like any other 2-piece stencil, you're just going to kind of line it up. Make sure you know where everything's going. And then for this part, I thought it would be fun. They were cute, weren't they, Peggy? Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this pink color, Leslie, I'll just show you how I run what I do. Okay, so for the pink, I'm using the Genie's Pink. It's by the Creative Cookier. So we're going to use that. And then what I thought, and I just got it all over my finger. And then what I thought would be fun is I'm going to go in over the top of it with some matching like pink edible glitter, some jewel dust. Because who doesn't love glitter, right? Joan, are you talking about in general, or what am I going to have at the pop-up? This is just my regular sugar cookie, my regular flavor. But at the pop-up, I'm going to have my regular sugar, I'm going to have my chocolate, and then a strawberry. Okay, so like I said, we're going to go in with a little bit of our Genie's Pink. Eileen, the one I'm using right now is the Cookie Countess. So if you're looking at one, I really do like that. There's a bunch of really good ones too, like the Creative Cookier, they have the Air Genie. It's a really good airbrush as well. Okay, so I'm moving kind of quick when I do this because I'm going to add some glitter and I want it to still be somewhat wet when I do that. And I believe we have a link to the Cookie Countess airbrush on our website. Okay, so I added just a little bit of that pink here. And I'm cleaning off here. And I'll show you how I run water through my airbrush. Okay, so there's our little cupcakes, right? With the little sparkly tops. How cute is that? Okay. Now, I'll show you how I run water through my airbrush really quick. So when I'm on a live, I do it different than I usually do. If I'm out doing it by myself, like out, not on camera, right? And not sitting here at the same table. What I do is I take a little eyedropper and I fill it with water. I have a cup full of water and then I have an empty cup next to it. And I just put some water into the gun and then I just turn it on and I spray it into this cup here. And I just run water through until it's running clear. And usually it'll take just a couple of passes of an eyedropper full of water. Usually though, if I'm not on a live, I'll actually remove the gun from the hosing and I will go clean it under my faucet. But it just depends on what I'm doing at the time. Sometimes I don't want to get up because I'm doing a bunch in between colors and I'll just sit here with the eyedropper and do it. But you want to make sure you always clean it really well. You don't want any color left sitting in it because if it dries, it's going to cause a clog in your airbrush. And they're expensive. The guns aren't too bad, but they're expensive to replace. So you always want to make sure that you're cleaning it pretty well. I'm not going to clean mine the entire way. I'm just going to put some water in so it doesn't dry, and I'll clean it after we're done here. Okay, so that's basically how you just want to run water through until it's clear so you can get all the color out of there. Eileen, I got started doing cookies about, I'm trying to think. Oh gosh, probably 6 years ago. I got started just by making cookies for my daughter's birthday. And I really liked doing it, so that's kind of how I got started, and now it's just kind of evolved into what it is today. But I enjoy teaching a lot now, so there's that part. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going, like I told you in the beginning, I'm going to show you one of these with the coordinating stencil. We're going to do some with royal icing, and then the other one I'm going to show you how to do it with the text image of the same thing, like the stencil was made out of. And we're going to do that with the Pico. So we're going to do the Look Who's Won on this one with the royal icing, and then we'll do the Pico here in a second on this one. I do, Christina. I have an ebook that I wrote. It's on our website for purchase, and it has 4 cookie recipes in it, and it also has my royal icing recipe and a ton of different tips and tricks and techniques to help you out with between baking the cookies and you know, mixing the icing and all that good stuff and storage of everything. So if you want to check that out, we have it on our website. Okay, so when I do royal icing stenciling, if you have not, by the way, I always forget to tell everybody who I am. I always forget it. So if you guys, this is your first time, my name's Katrina, and I am the cookie artist here at Dots and Bows Cookies. So welcome, welcome if this is your first time. Whenever I do stenciling with royal icing, this is just my preference. Everybody's different. I like to just get, this is just one of those like cheap little cookie pans, cookie sheet pans from like the dollar store, right? I like to get one of those, and I use these little round black magnets. I like doing it this way because I feel like sometimes the stencil genie, or if the stencil's in a frame at all, the frame kind of gets in the way if it's a larger cookie. So this is my comfort, me doing it this way. You can do it however, makes you happy. Oh yeah, Avery's always a surprise guest. Y'all already know that if you've watched before. Avery is 8. She just turned 8 in January 18th. Yeah, I don't know about completely submerging it. I mean, it may not hurt it. I usually just tend to run water through it. I just run it through it until it's clear, and then I just know it's good to go. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, so y'all can see I just put my stencil down. I'm going to move these in a little bit. Okay, so it's pretty flush to my cookie here. And then what we're going to do is I have black piping icing that we're going to be using. And so I'll tell you, my favorite scraper is the one from Sweet Sugar Belle. You can buy these separate. It comes in a pack of a smaller one and then like a wider one. But this one also comes with, if you buy the stencil snap, it's kind of like the stencil genie. It holds stencils. It's a frame. This one comes with that as well. ME1. That's funny. Okay, so I'm just cutting the tip off the end of my tipless bag. And one of the easiest ways to do this is I'm looking at this and I'm like, why are you not laying down? It's because my magnet's messed up. Okay, that's better. I like to take the black icing and I just squirt some on the end of the scraper, and then I just start going over the design that way. So that's what I'm going to do here. So if you can see, and hopefully this is thick enough. I thickened it up earlier, so it should be fine. And I'm just going to start from the top of the stencil and just start dragging my way down. And you don't need to put a ton on, just enough to start covering up the design. Hopefully this is thick enough. If it's not, it's okay. All right, so I'm just going over the design, getting it all over in the parts of the stencil that I need it to be. And I'm going to add just a tiny bit more here. Okay, now that I have my design covered, I'm going to wipe off my spatula, and then now I'm just going to go across it and get some of that excess off. You want to scrape it enough to where you're starting to see the design underneath. And hopefully, like I said, this was thick enough, because sometimes if your icing's too thin, it will seep underneath your design, but hopefully it was thick enough. I thought I thickened it pretty good when I was mixing it. Okay, so I'm going to take all the magnets off for the big reveal. Ta-da! How cute is that? All right? How stinking cute. So this consistency is like a toothpaste. That's what you're going for. You want to have like a toothpaste consistency. Just thick enough, but you don't, it's easier if it has a little bit of pliability to it, so you want to have it a little bit. You don't want it super duper thick, but you don't want it thin either. You want it to hold its shape so that it's not going to run underneath your design in your stencil. Cute, right? How adorable would these be like in a set with a bunch of other like birthday themed cookies? Okay, so we're going to grab our other one here, and I'm going to get my Pico ready so I can show you guys. I'll leave that there for a sec so you can check that out. Let me get my Pico out. I feel like I have everything in the world on my desktop right now. Yeah, show me hearts, guys, if you guys are loving that. I mean, we probably could have even gone, and here in person, the background looks darker than it's looking to me on the feed, but you could even go a little bit darker if you wanted to since you're using that black icing, but super cute. Okay, so let me do this. Let me move this one out of the way and move some of my stuff out of the way over here, and I'll get our Pico out. All right, I'm gonna try not to get the Pico all up in your way in the camera here. I have all these cutters over here behind me and stuff. It's like craziness. Kathy, they are so cute, right? They're fun. All right, let me switch off some of the lights here behind me so y'all can see this a little bit better while I fire it up. Let me turn off our lights here. And I'll probably turn the brightness down here in a second too. Let me get this set up and then we'll try to get the best image I can for y'all. Yes, Gloria, that is the stencils that come with the cutters. They're coordinating cutters and stencils. All right, let me get over to my folder here, y'all. Okay. Lucas. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Hold on. Hold. Nope, sorry about the cuss word, guys. That was for somebody else. I don't know where my... Well, let's go out of here. That was for a... Actually, I didn't even put those words on the cookies when I made them. That was for my nephew when he turned 18. But I didn't put the cuss words on. We changed it to more appropriate words. Okay. Why am I not pulling this up? Let me see. If it doesn't work, which it doesn't look like it's going to, it may be the file. Let me see. Yeah, Sean, that's why I was going to use the Pico on this one, because we added the glitter. And I'm trying to see, it may be the kind of file that I saved on here. Maybe that's why it's not saving, or why it's not showing, because see, it's just showing black, it's not showing an image. It's probably because of the file that's saved on there. So, we'll just do another scrape. Hey, Teresa. Let me turn my lights back on, y'all. If it didn't take more than like a minute, I would go save it again on my thumb drive, but I don't want to make y'all sit through that. Unless you really, really want to see the Pico. If you do, I'll try to save it again. Yes, Gloria, we have a limited number tonight. I don't even know if Carrie is still on here. Carrie, if you're on here, I don't know. She'll have to let me know, because if that... Do y'all want to see the Pico? If you do, I can probably take just a second and save the right file. You really do? Okay. Well, let's see here. Let's see if I can get it up. Carrie, do you know that file that you sent me? Was that a JPEG? I'm asking her because I saved the file when I did my stencils. It's the same file. But on a Pico, just in case you didn't know this, on a Pico, the files always have to be in as a JPEG. They can't be like a PNG. Yeah, if you want to send me one, that's fine. Let me see if I can get it saved here. If I can't, then, you know, it is what it is. But I'm going to try to get it so I can show y'all. You're throwing a tantrum. Oh, a Pico, Tammy? So a Pico is a projector. It's a little mini projector, and it projects down an image onto your cookie so that you can trace that design onto your cookie. Okay. Okay, so here's my dilemma, y'all. If you really want to see the Pico, I'm gonna, you know, I'm always upfront with y'all. I have my laptop here next to me, and all of my USB ports are filled with my webcam, with my Wi-Fi connector, with everything. So if you guys are okay with hanging in for just a second, I'll run upstairs to my desktop, quickly save it really quick, and then I'll come back down. So if y'all are okay with that, we will do that. So give me like 2 minutes, okay? I'm gonna wait, see if Carrie sends this over to me. I'll be right back. In the meantime, y'all can check that one out that we did. Okay, I'll be right back.
Hey guys. My mom's doing something, so she's gonna be back in a minute. I think she's like printing something or something. I don't know. She will be back here in a second, okay?
Avery, you can say hello to them if you want to.
Okay. Hi. Hi.
Oh my God, this is like taking the longest ever. Like, I don't have time for this. People are literally waiting like.
So she's gonna be back. She's doing something on the computer.
Email's not working.
She just said something's not working. She's probably gonna be there for a while. I don't know how long she'll be. Probably a while. But she's probably gonna continue the live.
Why isn't this working?
Hi. Hi to all of you who said hi. I actually participated in the last class, and I did really good drawings, but they were on a napkin. So
This is like a nightmare.
it's a napkin. I believe it was thrown away, but it was really good work.
Okay, just let it download it. I don't know why it won't.
Yeah, I did carry. Carry spelled Krri. I will, Loretta.
Okay, boo, I'm back. Okay, y'all, I'm
I
back.
don't know.
Thanks for hanging in there. I'm back. All right, get up real quick.
Nope.
Okay. I'm back. Avery was entertaining y'all for a second. My computer was taking its sweet time upstairs. That's because it knows I'm live, right? It's like, no, sorry, not doing it today. All right, so let me turn this on and make sure we're good to go with the image before I turn all the lights off and do that whole thing. I'm sure it was Avery entertaining y'all. I'm sure she was. All right. What was she giving you guys tips? She's pretty good about that. All right, I'm going to turn a couple lights off just so I can see. Sorry for the delay there, guys. She told you all of my secrets. Well, I hate to disappoint, but I don't think I have a lot of those. Okay. Who's 3? Sorry, I cannot see anything. Okay. Yes. Okay, we're in business. All right, let me turn off my other light. The things that happen on live, right? All right, let me zoom out of this so we can size it up. So can y'all see that, hopefully? Let me move this back so y'all can see. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of line this up, make sure that looks pretty good right there, right? Well, Carrie probably knows secrets, but that's because she's my sister. She's supposed to know secrets. Okay. Without further ado. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going with the same black. Okay, so I'm just piping it this time. This is the same exact image that was on stencil, except we're just projecting it now onto the cookie. Okay? So we're just going to pipe this on. And I'll be quiet while I'm doing this probably. So I know some people are more comfortable with using the Pico than they are using a stencil, or vice versa. So that's why these are good too, because the set comes with a stencil, so if you're into that, you can do that. But if you rather Pico, there's always the image that we have as well. Sorry, my icing was pulling up there. That we have as well that you can do just like this. You can save and then use on your Pico. Whatever you're more comfortable with. Yeah, that's true. When you pipe it on, you're covering the bridges that are there that have to be in the stencil. Like the insides of the O's. You know, we have to put a little bridge there so that the inside of the O stays there when you cut the stencil. But when you pipe it on, you're covering those up. So there's one plus if you want to do it this way as well. You know, just everybody has their own cover levels and what they want to do. Yeah, my computer upstairs was giving me fits, so I was like, don't act up now. Okay, so there's that. So let me turn this off, and we'll turn the lights back on, and we'll do a side-by-side so you can get the idea of what it may look like stenciled, and then if you wanted to just use the Pico, it's definitely a different look, right? Let me get my Pico out of the way. Yeah, the angling thing with the Pico is something that happens. I mean, unfortunately, it's one of those things of it just takes time to get used to that. But you can see the difference here between the stencil and the Pico. Both look cute. It just gives them a different look. I mean, obviously, you can see this is stenciled. And what I meant by when I was talking about the bridges, see here in the O's where we had to put bridges in? Otherwise, the center of these letters, like O's and E's and stuff, will not stay. Whereas when you are doing it, piping it yourself with the Pico, you don't have those bridges in there. Linda, yeah, this is also the toothpaste consistency. It's the exact same icing that I was using when I did the stenciling. Yep. So what do you guys think? Give me some hearts if you're liking this. Yeah, I've heard that a lot about some left-handed people that have told me the same thing, that they struggle with it. And, you know, it's one of those things. I'm not left-handed, so I can't really completely identify, but I get it. It's also one of those things that you just kind of have to practice with. So, if you guys are interested, like I said, check it out on the website. We only had, I don't know what it's at now, but we have 5 sets of these available. And then, like I said, it's going to be between a 2 and 3 week processing time. Once they're gone, I don't know when the next time is we'll release, probably after we get through kind of like our Easter rush and all that stuff with our crew. So we'll see what we do, you know, from there on out. But we have 5 sets available now for pre-order. So, and make sure you're getting your name in the giveaway, because like I said, as soon as we hit all 3 of those numbers, we'll be drawing the 3 names, which I think Facebook's going to go, probably is going to be the quickest one. And then after that, one of the easiest ones to do, y'all, is just go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's as easy as that, because once we get to 100 there, we're good. And then Instagram, I think we have a couple hundred like follows on there to get to that, the 1,000 threshold there. So once we meet all of those, we can go ahead and start drawing names for that. Oh, it just takes lots of practice, Becky. I can promise you that. So these are roughly 3.5. The widest point on these cookies and on those cutters are 3.5. So you can see it here in my hand. It's a decent sized cookie, but it's not too big and too overwhelming. I know you said not yet. I know, right, Lori? I know. I was telling Carrie that. I was like, you know, as soon as I use those stencils, someone's going to want those, right? But hopefully, like, down the line, and if you're in the crew, you can always get with us, and I could, you know, sometimes put stuff together for you guys. So if you're in the crew and you ever wanted one of these stencils or something, I can probably do that. It's just not going to be like a general public thing. So again, if you're here and you had questions about the crew, if you're interested in that, we have all the information about that on our website. Our doors will be opening up again here in just well, actually it's almost 2 weeks. It'll be almost 2 weeks time from tomorrow. Well, it'll be a little bit past that because that's when our tutorial is, but it'll be right around that time. So just keep an eye on our Facebook page, because we always announce when the doors are opening again. So if you are interested in that, it's an awesome group. It's an awesome group of ladies. So it's a lot of fun. Allie, we have, they're in our, if you put in debut here in the comments and go to your Facebook Messenger, and follow the prompts in there, it'll have links. One of the links is to our shop where we have these right now. And we only have 5 sets available right now for pre-order. Kathy, I think there's a link to our YouTube on the giveaway post on our Facebook page here. So if you go there in the comments, we put the links into like our Instagram page, our YouTube, all of that stuff. I know, right, Lori? I know when you said that, I was like, wait, she's in the crew. That's why I was like, it made me think of it. I'm like, well, if you're in the crew, I can always, you know, we can work on stuff in there. Yeah, and I want to let you crew members know, we still have a few sets of these in the crew store as well. So if you are a part of our cookie crew, you get access to an exclusive crew store that's only for our cookie crew members to purchase exclusive cutters. Like those Easter sets, they're able to purchase those in the cookie crew, but they will never be made public. We made these public, but it's not something we'll do a whole lot. Most of the time it's going to be exclusive cutters that we have just in our cookie crew to those members. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions for me before we wrap up? Woohoo! Yay, Liz! So yeah, we'll get there, guys. It shouldn't take very long at all. Once we kind of get the ball rolling here and let people know. And like I said, the more you guys share, the more, oh yeah, Carrie was saying like the pricing's different. We give our cookie crew members a discount. So, you know, if they're ordering the Look Who set, if you're a part of the cookie crew, you're getting a discounted price than the general public does. So there's that too. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are sharing everything and getting the word out there, we'll hit, we'll hit our goal like in no time. So once we do that, we can get our giveaway rolling. Because I want to make sure we can get, what was I going to tell you? I want to make sure we can get some of these sets out before everybody starts rolling out their Easter stuff, because 2 of them are Easter sets and they're super duper cute. So, and you get to be in the crew for a month. You'll get to sit in on the bonus tutorial that I do when we make those. Thank you, Rosa. Belinda, the YouTube link is in the giveaway post on the page, on the main on our main Dots and Bows page. We would love to have you, Alicia. It is so much fun. You guys, and I'm just going to tell you right now, for anybody that's still on here, we put like a little sneak peek, which it's not really a sneak peek because we kind of blurred it because we were like keeping it super top secret. But we have the cutest cutter that we're doing for next month. It's one of the 2 customs that the crew members get free. It is so stinking adorable. I can't even tell you. I am so excited about it. So I'm just going to put that out there. So that's something to look forward to. We're going to have a lot of fun. Becky, are you talking about the Look Who? So we are anticipating, we're just in the beginning of February. We're anticipating between 2 and 3 weeks of getting those shipped out on the Look Who's. On the other sets, those are all starting to go out now. All of the Easter sets, if you're in the crew, all of that, the crew sets are going out soon. So, Donna, the outline is out in the file section in the group for this month. Next month, which is going to be our Easter month, is not out yet, but the one that we're doing for this month is. It's already uploaded in the files. Okay. Sean, it is so much fun. It's really, I mean, it's a good time. Like I said, you get a lot of perks in the crew. You get the 2 free custom cutters that you don't find anywhere else. We give like free tags. We make and design our own little packaging tags that you can print out like on round sticker sheets, or you can punch out with punchers for packaging. And we do those for like the major holidays and stuff. Like Carrie would have to tell you, we have so many tags for Valentine's Day right now on our website, and all the Cookie Crew members get those for free. They're normally $2 per download, but our Cookie Crew members get those for free. So there's just a ton of perks for being in the crew. So, Donna, it's in the menu. I'll send you a message when I'm done here on the live. It's over in the menu. It'll say files. It's where it says like announcements and all of that in the menu inside the crew. All right. So thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. We had fun. I hope you guys are excited about some new stuff that we have rolling out. So hopefully we'll get another round of these out here pretty soon. So again, thanks so much for joining me. I'm sorry that I had to disappear for a couple of minutes so I could go get that file. But, that's what happens, right? It's like live TV. You never know what's going to happen. So you guys have a great rest of the night, and I will talk to you guys soon. All right. Again, if you're local and want to come to the pop-up, that's on our page. If you're local, I will see you next week. All right. You guys have a great night. Bye.